Does anybody remember SSundee? Like, actually? I feel like SSundee is like the gas leak year in Community, where it's like it happened, but we don't really talk about it all that much.
I got a noob. What is a noob?
I'm telling you how I got
Porn? That's a nude egg I won from my game.
Like, we all grew up watching Minecraft. I think he's just like a little creature that has like existed on his corner of the internet for so long. And so much of his life has been documented on YouTube. It's so interesting. As one does, I went and decided, you know, to check up on what he's doing on YouTube, and
Okay.
it's just like so much slop now, which like it always was. The slop has compounded over time.
Did I get it? Beta male.
Also, I have a Discord server if you want to join. You'll notice that there's a lot of clips with me talking with other people.
So
This
the
is like
phrase-
Smitty for 5-year-olds.
That's because pretty much after every stream, twitch.tv/veryultraviolet, we have SSundee night, where we literally just watch SSundee.
I didn't realize bath salt was like only a Florida thing, because I knew people on bath salt. And like everyone looked at me crazy.
So if you're interested in that, you should join the Discord. Also, be sure to, you know, subscribe to the channel so that my cat doesn't go to jail. SSundee was born December 2nd, 1987. I'm not gonna do all that. He started doing YouTube like really early on, posting Black Ops Zombies and prank videos, which have since been deleted, so it's, or at least unlisted or privated or whatever, so it's you can't find them. And he was married in 2006 at the age of 19 years old, and then they had a kid together, and then they got divorced, which I'm not judging, you know, it's just like that's a lot of responsibility for a 19-year-old. But eventually he started posting Minecraft. His first video was on September 14th of 2010, but it wasn't his main focus until 2012. In his early days, he was doing mod reviews, seed reviews, and top 5 creations videos for Minecraft. And it wouldn't be too long before he would start collabing with Sky Does Minecraft. And then in 2013, Team Crafted was created and SSundee was a part of it. Which means Post Malone was there. He was there. Most of the like Team Crafted era of SSundee was deleted off of YouTube. But during this time, he was extremely successful. He reached 1 million subscribers, which like still is a huge milestone. Of course, this was also in the era where his first appearance of Derp SSundee, his stupid alter ego.
I sent in my application to the Avengers to join their team, and they declined because they said they don't need anybody with my specific set of powers. Who the heck wouldn't want somebody that can cook Pop-Tarts really fast?
I genuinely don't know what the joke is supposed to be.
You can't keep getting...
But it was we all remember Derp SSundee. This is where like the SSundee formula was kind of molded. It was his classic say something really stupid in the intro, and then his title card or like, you know, whatever would play, and then the rest of the video would show up. And I'm sure it was great for like, you know, little kids' viewer retention. I remember thinking as a kid that Derp SSundee was the best part of his videos, and like I didn't enjoy anything else. It wasn't as funny, you know. I wanted the stupid man to say stupid things. But in 2014, he left Team Crafted for unknown reasons. It was probably Sky Does Minecraft's fault, or Post Malone's. After he left Team Crafted, he started collabing with Lancey Poo around late 2013.
Priest, you were baptizing a baby on the boat when it crashed, and I am like Survivor Man.
What is he talking about?
What is he saying?
With their first video being a modded Minecraft Feed the Beast. They were playing with like the Morph mod. At least that was the first modded series they did together. And SSundee would pretty much exclusively play with Lancey until about July of 2014. And there were a lot of rumors surrounding why they stopped posting. From what I could find, basically the reason that they stopped recording together is some huge betrayal happened between Craner and Lancey, and then Craner kept recording with SSundee. I don't really, I tried really hard to understand, like, why. It just seems like some really petty drama where, like, the full story hasn't really been revealed.
I missed out on the whole thing, to be honest with you. I was confused by it. I was very confused by the whole thing, if I'm being honest.
SSundee would pretty quickly replace Lancey with Craner, who is this Danish guy. He was in his Sky Factory series and the Lucky Block battles, and was SSundee's like longest recording partner. It was some good stuff, you know. It was kind of past the era of where I watched SSundee. I watched some of the Lucky Block battles, but like around 2016 I started watching Pyrocynical. But in like 2019, SSundee and Craner would stop recording together, which SSundee said was because of time zone differences, but Craner would go on a podcast later and say that it was because he didn't like recording with SSundee, which might have been because the Lucky Block videos, Craner would always get shit on, and like he would always put on this really weird voice.
Sure. What's it about? It's about Beatrice?
It was like that guy Barney, but like family friendly, which made it less funny to me as a 12-year-old. And of course, in 2018, Minecraft sort of started to die out and was replaced with Fortnite. And of course, SSundee made the switch over to Fortnite. He also claims that he's a lifelong Christian, and that's why he changed to Fortnite. I don't know what that means. He also, like, kind of always has been very open about his religion, which is not inherently an issue. I don't really see a problem with him talking about God and his relationship with God on his YouTube channel, but he does say that like it is his goal to like convert atheists.
So we've done the workout mod and we've done the fat mod. Now we've got the skinny mod.
He's not like super like mean about it. Like he does say a couple of times like I'm not trying to bash you over the head with a Bible, but he does talk about his relationship with God a lot on his YouTube channel that is primarily meant for kids. And he also posts shit like this. I don't think that posting about your religion on your personal YouTube channel is necessarily a bad idea or like immoral, but it's just kind of interesting the way that he goes about doing it.
What I'm doing right now is I'm truly giving my life to God. I'm letting him, I'm his servant.
Beta male,
I guess. Which, of course, leads to his masterpiece, I'm Going to Israel. You're not going to believe what this video is about. He talks about how he's a devoted Christian and, like, I don't know. He basically just goes to Israel. Fucking Ferris Bueller goes to Israel. Does anybody remember Ernest? Like, Ernest goes to camp? Ernest goes to Israel. This image, like, recently blew up on Twitter, though, which has led to him kind of just being back in everybody's minds alongside his landlord efforts. He's just such an interesting guy. But I think SSundee was always kind of, he was always just trying to, like, make a buck, but I think, like, as his channel went on, it just sort of, like, rotted from how much money he wanted to make, and the quality of the content was never like great. It was always brain rot, but I think it just, with shortening attention spans, it just got worse and worse. He reached 10 million subscribers in December of 2018, which is like still a huge milestone to this day. And he would continue uploading Fortnite videos primarily until August 31st of 2020. When the big Among Us wave hit. There are over 500 videos of SSundee playing Among Us. From what I can tell, SSundee's Among Us videos kind of all follow the same format.
As long as he says the imposter and not mommy, I'm good.
I got bad news.
All of our tasks done before mommy gives us more.
He plays one round as an innocent or non-imposter, and then the next round he plays as imposter, and then he wins. I don't know, maybe the 8-year-olds like really want him to win. Like they really want him to win. Some of his Among Us videos are like genuinely disturbing.
Oh my gosh, there.
He basically has this one guy who mods for him, and then they play the mod, and some of them are just like extremely violent. Like, they play one where they have to, like, mew. They have to mew, and, like, all of them have to mew, but then there's the beach jock who has to mew, and then when he gets maximum mew, he just becomes, like, a really big guy, and he goes around and he, like, chomps everybody up.
What the fuck? I was gonna win!
Alright, let's see if I get the mewing guy. I'm his servant.
SSundee just, like, he gets the medic, meaning he can revive people, and the beach jock, so he just revives people and then kills them in the most gruesome way possible. And it's, like, disturbing. This is a children's YouTuber, and he's like a serial killer, and he's just, like, laughing the whole time. Everybody, you know, he thinks it's funny. Gary, Blocks, and Zud are in critical condition, and you're laughing. Outside of that, he took a break in, like, 2018, which I remember checking his channel, and I thinking that he, like, quit altogether, but I could be confusing him with, like, the 10 million other Minecraft YouTubers that quit or, like, lost their minds or, died. But as time went on, he, like, clearly went off the deep end.
Zud, you're eating chicken, Zud.
This man was in the military, by the way. In the current day, he uploads, like, a mixture between Roblox and Among Us and Minecraft. I don't think he plays Fortnite anymore. He also has these games that are made by someone on his content team that just blatantly use AI-generated assets.
On my life, this is Israel GPP, bro.
Which is, like, kind of cringe, but, like, it's expected behavior. Recently, people on Twitter have discovered that SSundee is making real estate content on Instagram Reels, and he's just talking about how to make money.
Always be at the top of your industry, no matter how long you've been doing it.
I've owned deals where I was a passive investor in somebody else's deal.
He's just reacting to he's doing react videos about real estate.
What the fuck?
Also, I never noticed this as a kid because, like, why would I? But SSundee talks like such a millennial. He talks like Tim Robinson trying to be like a normal person in an I think you should leave skit.
It's like when I almost killed myself when Julie gave me chode jeans.
It's like off-putting.
You should be off-putting. It's your fat.
Attached to his Instagram Reels page is his website called Track Record Assets, and it's just like a real estate website talking about real estate and multifamily. I don't really understand any of this stuff. It's in Houston, Texas, and like I don't even understand like what he actually does here.
Stay over there. Figure out what you do.
Because there's this guy Trey Stone who's like always with SSundee, and then there's this other guy that you can like actually book an appointment with. I guess SSundee is just like an investor, or he's like the one that's like actually buying the property. I don't know. But he's the most employed person on this earth. He's a Minecraft Among Us YouTuber, and he's a landlord.
The emojis or stickers on the
Man, Freddy Fazbear does not poop.
I feel like my brain melts a little bit every single time I watch a SSundee video. I really don't know what else there is to say about this man. I could go on and on about his absurd content that he just pumps out every single day. Also, if you wanted like a happy ending, Craner and SSundee are like recording together again. They're doing Among Us now. But I'm tired, and like, do we really need a 20+ minute video about this man? Like, is that what the world needs? Anyways, like, subscribe.